What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another CranKy Ducklings stream. This is DreamHack Masters Summer 2020 Open Qualifier number 3 for North America. This is the final one. I'm Yodaslim here with Light. What up, Light? How's it going, man?
What's up? And this is it. This is the last chance. Oh boy.
This is the very last one. So that means that right here, one of these players is completely not going to make it at all and just completely have to go home.
Yep.
And let's get into the intros before we go any further, because I got a lot to say about these players. But right here, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Death Aura LE, he plays for Cosmos Esports. It is none other than PiLiPiLi.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the American Protoss player living in Korea. He's been on hiatus for 4 years, but he's back. It is State.
What an interesting way to come back.
Right?
What an interesting first game to start off the NA final qualifiers, but none other than a PvP.
Exactly. Like going into this, if this was the first time we were casting him, I'm like, yo, PiLiPiLi should have this.
But we've seen State, and I'm kind of scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared for both of these players. Now, I think whoever wins this match right here can 100% possibly qualify coming out of their area of the bracket.
Yeah.
Because looking at the rest of the bracket, there's not too much competition out there, I think, for these two players.
Yeah. It's important to note that, we just casted the Latin American qualifier yesterday, and only 2 make it out of that. But here over in NA, there are 4 that can qualify.
Yeah, so the bracket's a lot more split up into who gets to face who for the qualifying match.
Yeah.
Qualifying matches. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes. I honestly think they're kind of evenly matched. I couldn't pick one to favor the other.
Yeah. Like obviously we've seen PiLiPiLi a lot throughout this year. We've seen him take games off of Cham of all people. We've seen him win tournaments. But State is a wild card. He's been laddering on Korea. He's been slowly getting better and better. He took out Starkiller in Qualifier 2.
He took out Starkiller, so it's like, I don't know. State's looking really freaking good.
Yeah. Oh god.
PiLiPiLi has been grinding all year. I think PiLiPiLi is like one of the cool come up players. I say artists because just like an art the way he plays, but yeah, he's doing pretty good moves here, and I'm excited to see how it goes. PiLiPiLi, of course, with the cheese.
Yeah. And I'm a little bit concerned, but checking State's vision, he actually spotted that proxy Stargate with his probe.
Yeah, that's why he has a Phoenix on the way, and it should be out, but the Phoenix won't be able to kill that Oracle too fast.
Yeah, that's also why.
Finishing time, I think.
The shield battery's gonna help so much.
He might be able to get 1 or 2 workers just before. Yeah, he's gonna have to pull all the probes. Wow, that was an interesting start.
Oh, how many? 3, 4.
Wow, that was the best possible case scenario there. He should not have pulled the probes there because the shield battery was about to finish.
Yeah, he pulled his probes away from the shield batteries, so still 8 workers went down, even though State scouted the proxy Stargate.
Yeah, it's super unfortunate.
As soon as he spotted it, I was like, oh my god, this is so good for him,
yeah, as soon as they started running away, it's like, oh, now I have time to kill more. But he also didn't move out with his 2 adepts that he had a long time ago. They're just now leaving his main base.
Yeah, and these Phoenixes are trying to find some damage, but there are just so many stalkers here from PvP.
Get out of there. Yeah. And he's going to go into Blink, and I think that's going to put him in a good position. Oh no, this isn't the best idea.
Yeah, and so far, State not really finding much with his opening, even though he scouted the tech, and PiLiPiLi, he's looking really solid defensively. With all these stalkers, it's going to be so difficult to get damage done. And surprisingly, State, he's making more Phoenixes.
Yeah, he's going to go mass Phoenix. I feel like he needs to add something to this, like Zealot legs or something. He needs some sort of other tech, maybe Immortals on the back, but that'd be kind of gas heavy. Yeah, I think if he just got Zealot legs and attacked with the Phoenix Zealot, He's going adepts here.
Yeah, like
and Phoenix. This is an interesting composition.
Yeah, especially because like it takes a while to ramp up.
Oh, he's up though. Oh, he can surround this and lift everything up.
Oh my god.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, like with the amount of ground armor he has with this, he's reinforcing as well, getting a proxy gateway as well. So
wow, that's good.
And the shield battery is only just being thrown down.
Oh yeah, I don't think PiLiPiLi expected that at all. And let's get in. There was no wall, but there's a shield battery. But they do one-shot these probes. So
yeah, and now these
to be cleaned up.
Yeah, the probes
the shield battery on the low ground. That's so good.
It would be available
if he was able to use the supercharge for that, then it would just be game over, and he would not be able to do any damage.
Yeah. Oh god. So it was nice that he was able to pick that off. And again, like the stalkers are out of position. They're chasing the stalkers of state, which means more probes are going down. Yeah.
But he will get all these stalkers, and I think that's the right call. Risk the probes, kill all the army, and then you can just go across the map and win.
Yeah.
So good on PiLiPiLi for winning that, but I can't believe state almost came back right there.
Yeah, that was close, and I feel like a lot of that, like a lot of state going basically all in like that, did come down to him losing 8 workers in the beginning.
Oh yeah, 100%. It came down to him leaving his shield battery. Because if he would have stayed there, he probably would have lost maybe 4, maybe 5. But he put him on the long distance mining, and then they just sat there and were good targets.
Yeah.
He ended up losing way more.
It's important to know that if the shield battery finishes, it out heals the DPS of an Oracle. So
so Oracle can't kill anything at all.
Yeah,
they just sit there and die.
And this is the PvP.
Plus, he could have used like the what was it called? Supercharge? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the overcharge. Yeah.
Overcharge, something like that. But yeah, if he used that also, he could have saved all the probes. Nothing's dying, even if he had 2 Oracles.
Yeah, it was rough, and we'll see if they can switch things up here as we go into game number 2. Lobby's being set up, and it's gonna be.
This bracket's looking interesting today. There's some good chances for quite a few good players to get out today. I feel like there's so much more room to breathe, given that it's 4 people coming out of the bracket. It's there's plenty of room. The only thing that sucks is kind of this meetup right here. I think this is the most heartbreaking early on.
Yeah, definitely. Like because everyone's so spread out, like it does mean that there is more room for some of these lesser known players to kind of break out. And
yeah, which is cool. But State and PiLiPiLi, I think, are both not lesser known players. I feel. Well, I guess maybe PiLiPiLi is not that well known. State is kind of old school, so he's coming back. I guess both of these players have a lot to prove here.
Yeah, definitely.
They could be fighting for the spot of one of the best Protosses out of the NA scene.
Yeah, and I think you mentioned it earlier. Like, I'm looking at the section of the bracket that they're in, and I definitely feel like they are like whoever wins here. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at when we were waiting to start. I was like, they can actually either of them can make it out. Whoever wins this, I'm pretty confident can make it out unless there's some huge upset. But we are here. It is Ice and Chrome LE spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, representing USA, playing for Cosmos Esports. It's PiLiPiLi.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Ice and Chrome LE, we have the American Protoss player living in Korea. It is State.
I wonder how living in Korea has changed his game up. He plays a totally different style than most of NA.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be interesting how he does. It's going to be interesting how you pointed it out before we went live. No regrets in the bracket as well.
Yeah, I'd like to see State versus No Regret. That would be kind of cool. A little Korean Canadian 1v1 NA Korean.
Yeah, especially because like No Regret, like I know we like to joke about him, but you know, even though he's incredibly aggressive and incredibly cheesy, like he's qualified for GSL before. Like he's, you know, his cheese is on point.
Yeah, he's definitely up there as a really good player. He just kind of, yeah, he does kind of get like faded into the background of things, but he's still a big part. Like even working with Scarlet and stuff, he's present on the scene.
Yeah, yeah. He may not be competing as much as he used to, but like he's still very prevalent.
But it's cool to see him here today.
Yeah.
I bet he just woke up and like, yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Why not? You know.
Yeah. And I was looking at his bracket and it doesn't look super crazy. He definitely has a shot.
Yeah, they're all like the big notables are like Starkiller, like these guys, PiLiPiLi, and they're all like spread out pretty well, so they're not going to be facing each other.
Yeah, I think like Jon Snow was in the bracket as well.
Yeah.
M. Canning, I believe, was back as well.
Yep.
So there's some room for some good names to get through. It's going to be interesting to see who actually makes it out.
So far, this PvP has been pretty standard. They both pylon blocked each other at the ramp, delaying like their nexus if they were going to go for one. And PiLiPiLi opting to go for a Robo first, whereas State is expanding.
I like the Robo first idea.
Yeah.
I just feel like Robo first is standard issue in PvP, I think now. I think that's why they I heard someone talking about that. They said that's why they added in the overcharge. Because a lot of Protosses were just going proxy Robo and just ending the game.
Yeah, like the overcharge was mainly meant to address PvP and defending against early aggression in PvP as well. Like that was the big thing.
Because it's the thing, like if one Immortal gets out and you got 3 Stalkers, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna destroy any amount of Stalkers with your early Robo.
Yeah, that's why PvP for the past for basically the entire year has been a lot of proxies, a lot of proxy v proxy as well. It's just been
it's great. That's why it's a meme right now. But yeah, the shield overcharge is probably like the first thing that was in like a patch that really just instantly affected the gameplay.
Yeah.
Like an ability. There's been like obviously like nerfs and buffs that change it, but that's the first new ability that we've seen that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like Infestor upgrade, what was it? The shroud? Whatever that thing was. And then they made it, you had to research it, and then they switched it to where you don't have to research it and still no one uses it.
Look, they need to change it so it's like it's for free. It's like it gives you resources, you know, when you make it. Like,
yeah. You pretty much gotta pay people to use that thing.
Pretty much.
And it was a whole new ability.
Yeah. And so speaking a little bit about the game, like State, he sent out a hallucinated Phoenix, and he did spot this army moving out, so he does know that it's here, and it looks like he was expecting it to come up from the ramp, and with an Immortal here, this is
scenario. He just got 1 Stalker cut off.
Oh, got a sentry.
But he really doesn't have much here, but an Immortal, 2 Stalkers, and shields. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we got the warp in.
Now he's got the army kind of cut off. They both have a lot of sentries, which is interesting here. You don't really see that too much. And he's going to try and wall off the army, but he gets surrounded, and he's going to fight his way out. He can fight his way out. He can take out this army on the retreat, but now he's fighting on 2 different ends.
Yeah.
Even getting some of the army caught out. And that's a little interesting of a fight there.
Yeah, it looked like State was trying to attack the army from both ends, but it didn't really work out, and a lot of the sentries are down for PiLiPiLi, but that Immortal is still standing strong.
Oh my god, and does he have enough energy for the supercharge or overcharge?
He already used it.
He already used it. The Warp Prism went down. This is it right here. This is an all-in.
Is it enough? Like, God.
PiLiPiLi got it.
Oh,
the Immortal. But there's no Stalkers here. PiLiPiLi can just walk in on this and win right now, but he doesn't want to risk it.
Yeah. Like
once he sees this army, he should.
Yeah, like if he focuses down the Immortal, then maybe he can kill it before his own Immortal goes down. But at the same time, he decides to back off, and a lot of this is because State was able.
Try and push it now.
Yeah, and a lot of what is stopping PiLiPiLi is that State was able to snipe the Warp Prism earlier.
Yeah, that is true. There's no room for reinforcements here, but this is his one bet here is to pull the army out of position with these adepts, and he's gonna let the. Oh, I was gonna say he's gonna let the shade finish. He should go in for an attack if the army's gonna move that far. That was probably his best timing there. But I guess he saw the shield batteries get their energy back up, and there is a lot of stalkers now here for State. Ooh, resonating glaives. That's an interesting one.
Interesting. So State holds. He does hold his natural. He does push him back, and because of that, he does have a little bit of a worker advantage. But I do love this resonating glaives. Like, it works so well against immortals. But
and against force fields.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And that's all State has right now, right? Like immortals and sentries.
Yeah. Something else I recently saw. I forgot who it was. I think it was even GSL or something, but it was adepts cannot shade through other shaded adepts, so you just use a shade to ramp to hold off the ramp. Like, that's pretty much. So here's pretty much the main fight that's going down, and it looks like PiLiPiLi won, even though his army was a little. Actually, reinforcements coming in now. Oh my God, yeah. He can keep his immortal alive, and these adepts can shade into the army, chase him down. More adepts coming in, and resonating glaives isn't even done yet, and now they're done in 10 seconds.
Yeah, and right now State, State, all he's doing right now is he's buying time. He's trying to buy as much time as he can. He's pulling the army all the way back into the main base as he's getting all his upgrades. He's getting War Prism. He even gets out as well.
Yeah, nice blink. Oh my God, a PiLiPiLi had army ready for this. That's even crazier than State blinking out of this. Holy crap. Both of these players are like 20 steps ahead. This is 3000 IQ play right here. This is like peak NA that could ever peak NA.
Oh my God, Dark Shrine is on the way.
Where has State been? Where has State been all this time? This random guy pops up and he's giving it to PiLiPiLi like I've never seen in anything we've seen all year. This is crazy. I love it.
Yeah, but there's just so many sentries here for PiLiPiLi. Oh, but the shield battery count is pretty insane as well.
Can he one? Oh my God! For a second there, I thought he could one-shot these adepts. He needs to fake a shade. Or maybe complete the shade.
Oh, there's a full wall off though.
He's gonna fake it. Yeah, he's gonna cancel. Yeah, now the defense here is pretty good for State.
And he
got my God, warped in.
Yeah,
he warped in inside the main, and now they gave him the confidence to warp in or finish a shade and go for the main attack. He already used his overcharge, and he's pretty much losing all his army. Looking at the supply, he's down to 36, going down to 32, 30. I know he's at 34. He's trying to warp in, but it's pretty much done for here, I think.
Yeah, there's just too many adepts here, and it looks like there are DTs, but the damage has already been done. You know, it's too late.
19 probes, 21 probes went down. GG was called, and just like that, State was unable to secure any sort of placement in the qualifiers here. So unfortunately, State, it was great seeing you. I hope you come to Battle of the Americas or whatever else is going on. But man, that was sick, and good on you. PiLiPiLi, it's on you now. You have to qualify out of this bracket. I believe in you, but you got to do it for us, man.
Yeah, GG. And I just hope that that State, he keeps playing. Like he's come back. Like, is this a one-off, or will he continue to compete? Like, I would love to see more of him.
Yeah, same.